Welcome to the garage, everybody. Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to Iron Stable Garage. Thanks for joining us today. Today is our first official episode of an Iron Stable Garage topic. So what are we about? We are about restoring American muscle cars. We're approaching the end of the restoration on this car. You've seen it on our social medias and it's been fun to share that, but we'll get into more of that car later on. And we'll have some other stuff to show you too, and we'll share those things with you too. We're all about restorations, beginning, middle, and end, and service. So if you're driving your car, we're here to take care of that for you too. All right, so I want to bring you back here and show you one of the cars that we're proud of restoring. Is a pretty rare 1970 Roadrunner Superbird. This car is in the awesome metallic B5 blue. I really love this color, it's really cool. White interior car, and what you see here with this vehicle is, you know, it's already gone through body work and paint. It has beautiful paint back on the car. Some of the interior parts that are white are already painted on the doors. So what we're working on right now is a lot of the drivetrain, powertrain parts, and we have the car mobile on these stork legs, as I call it, so we can push the car around in and out of the bay as we need to service it. So we'll show more of those details later on the motor build, the transmission, and the rear end, and the various smalls that go into building a full restoration on this 1970 Roadrunner Superbird. But what I also want to tell you about is a little bit about me. Why did I start Iron Stable Garage? Well, of course, it's a passion with cars that I've had for a long time. I've been involved in building cars and working on cars, and also some racing in the past, and we'll talk about that sometime too. So with my experience in the past, what I have done is turn this into a business where we've put a team of people together to choreograph engine restoration, drivetrain restoration, interior body and paint, and put together a fine product like you see around the shop. And what we also like to do is take a look at this green Cuda we got here. Is while these cars are worked on, we like to take care of these things. You know, a little dust moving around the building, we keep them covered up, keep them in good condition. So attention to detail is very important. And that's what I learned in motorsports is, you know, when you set up your race car and you deal with safety of your race car, you want to, you know, use that in a lot of aspects of your life too. And that's what we do with taking care of the cars and keeping our equipment clean and everything safe around us. We were talking about that Superbird just a few minutes ago. This is the 440 big block that goes to the car. It's a 440 automatic car. So what we work on doing is getting all the date-coded components right back onto the vehicle so it looks and smells like it did when it was built brand new. This one's nearly ready. We got a preliminary paint job on this, and once it finishes curing, it'll go back in the paint room and we'll finish the paint job on that so it'll look spectacular when it's back inside that blue Superbird. Something else I wanted to show everybody too that we take care of in the restoration part of our activities is all the bright work that you see on this car here. The trim around the windows, up on the gutters here, around the top of the vinyl top. This is all restored in-house. Todd is our specialist, and you can find him on Instagram at Hot Rod Todd. Okay, so all this bright work, it's terrible. You know, you put a beautiful car together, and you can't put this stuff on when it's all dull, scratched, faded out, and all the bright work is not exciting. You got to make it beautiful again. So we're going to go over here to Todd's department. I'm going to show you what he's up to. He's probably kind of working around getting ready to paint a motor, so we'll just kind of see what's up. Now what we got here, folks, now I haven't shown you this car too much, but this is a motor that has been rebuilt by Iron Stable Garage and our crew. It's a 340 small block in 1969, and it goes to a 69 Barracuda. And behind this little motor is going to be a Tremec 5-speed, and also it's going to have vintage air to keep the driver nice and cool, so it's going to have some really fun mods. So as you can see, Todd started prepping his little paint and stuff like that and getting this thing ready to go. So it won't be long, this thing will all be orange. It'll look just like it's supposed to from 1969 with a few simple mods added to the top. So that's what goes on back here. He's got his various tools. We can go into that off and on through the year and show you all kinds of cool stuff he's doing for the Superbirds and the Barracudas and other stuff we're restoring in-house. And I want you to understand and see the depth of activity we do here besides just making the paint and body look good. We get into a lot of topics here. So I'm looking forward to sharing all this with you at Iron Stable Garage. Okay, one more thing I want to show you too. First of all, thank you for going around Iron Stable Garage with me today. There's a lot of topics we get into, like the engine building, the full car disassembly and reassembly, the service, the trim restoration, and something new that we're doing here at Iron Stable Garage. And I'm going to ask you to please watch us on the social medias, and we'll introduce this a little bit more. But what's going on is we are an authorized dealer for the Hot Wheels car care products. If we're going to build you some cool cars, this is what you need to take care of it. We have the Epic Shine to keep your beautiful paint job and your trim looking beautiful. We have the all-wheel cleaner. We have the Pro Tire finish to make that shine just right, but it's not too shiny. It keeps it real natural looking. And the various interior products to take care of the plastics and the leathers and protect them for years to come. So keep an eye on what we're doing on all this social media and these brand new shows. So this is awesome. This is a brand new show, and I'm really excited to show this stuff off, because when your car looks good, you can keep it looking nice. So hang on tight and watch everything that we're doing, and we'll have our website fixed up and revamped, and you can buy this product at Iron Stable Garage.